Alright guys, what's up? I'm sorry about that stupid little thing I just did. I feel really bad about myself right now. I'm gonna zoom in really close on my face. Fuck, now I have to fix the zoom. Okay, so this is the Q&A that I posted to Instagram. Here's the post right there. And the thing about this post is that it got 138 likes and 21 comments. I'm gonna zoom in again. That makes a lot of sense, right? Alright, so I had to put on some music because I didn't want this to be this really fucking quiet like video. So let's get down to the questions. And yeah, this had a total of 21 questions. Yeah. And there's some decent questions in here that were kind of interesting. Let's get down to the questions. So, first one is from Frank Scrivantes, and he asked, "What is your dream sponsor?" If I had to say my dream sponsor, it would have to be Maze, because I talk to him a lot, and his decks always blow my mind about, you know, the quality, the graphics, everything. If I had to do a second dream sponsor, it would be QDecks, because I've met David in real life. He's a cool dude. I've always bought his decks too, like I bought Maze decks. So I'd figure one of those sponsors would be good for me. Second question comes from IdelFB, my dude, Ben. Go follow him for some sick boards. He said, favorite trick to see and favorite trick to do. My favorite trick to see, I guess fingerboard wise, is like, I think it's like, I can't remember what it is. It's like, I think it's like switch flip to backside tail slide to 360 shove out. I love seeing that kind of stuff. It's really cool. Plus switch stuff always blows my mind because I can barely do switch stuff. And he said favorite trick to do, I think it's impossibles because they feel so good when they go around your finger. Alright, third question comes from favorite decks, both FB and SB. So both fingerboarding and skateboarding. Favorite decks, if you talk about like company wise and stuff like that, I'd have to say Maze again because he's awesome with the quality and he's so underrated. It's really cool. And he also, I don't know why I shut off my phone. And he also said SB. I don't really have a favorite. I just go for whatever. But the deck I'm really liking right now is my Revive. It's an 8 taco graphic. And I don't know. I've been using it for a while and I kind of like it. But I might switch back to a Friendship. I actually have a Friendship right here. A nice 8.125 cruiser. I use that as an actual deck though. So yeah, those are some of my favorite things right there. Alright, oh, I forgot to say who that was from. That was from Josh Shoves. He's always liking my stuff. Next question comes from fingerboarder_dev. Dev wants to know favorite setup. Do I have it in the room with me? I don't think I do. Actually, do I? Yeah. Well, actually, no, I don't. Favorite setup at the moment would probably be my, either my Q or my Maze. Actually, I think I have a Maze right here. This is a Maze I got from Adam for free because I bought a 5 luck off of him, and he just threw in this deck for me. It's a really cool deck. Really cool graphic from Stay Tuned FB. And, yeah. Alright, next question comes from turtle_boy_FB. And he said, will you sub to my YouTube, Turtle Sauce? Kind of giving you a shout out there. If you guys want to follow the dude, Turtle Sauce, I guess go follow him. I might check out your stuff, dude. I don't know, I barely subscribe to our people who request that, but I don't know, I just subscribe to whoever. But he said, what was your first fingerboard? if you want to discuss actual fingerboard, it was a close-up. I can't remember what mold it is, but it's like a very old mold, and like the kicks were so mellow, and like the nose and tail were like oval shape, so it made the deck kind of cool looking. And I shredded it with a skate grip close-up tape. It was an awesome deck. I loved it. I used it for a long ass time until I got a Berlin wood, which I used for about 3 years. But if you're discussing like tech deck wise, I think like the tech deck, it was a World Industries, and I got with a skate park type thing, and I still have the ramps to this day, and I still have that board to this day. And yeah, pretty cool. Next question comes from favorite size of fingerboard, and that's from Lucas._FB. Favorite size? Oh, that's probably 32.5. That's a great size. That was the size I got my first Q deck, and I used that deck for I think like 2 months. And yeah, I think 32.5 or 33. Those are good sizes. Next question is from my dude Unborn Babies, and he wants to know your favorite combo. That I used to do this a lot when I used to have only like 400 followers or something, or I think it was when I had like 500 followers on Instagram. I would do on this bench, I would do a board slide to nose slide to shove to board slide, and I'm done. I always thought that was cool to do because it seemed so techy, and I made it a challenge one time to do that for my team page, and for my company's page I did a giveaway to do this trick, and then the other one was a backside kickflip to backside board slide. Simple stuff really, but it's good stuff to do. Next one is from DD Maxi with 2 Y's. It said, "What your name?" I looked at this dude's Instagram. He's obviously from some other country. Look at my bio, dude. Or look at my YouTube name right here. It's like literally like, I don't know if I'm pointing at it, just like it's right there, dude. It's right there. It's my name. Let's knock another one out here. It says, another one from Max_the_bro wants to know favorite video game. Oh, that was Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. That's my favorite video game of all time. I know that sounds really stupid to say since I'm a skater and I only like skater games, but no, that's actually like legit my favorite game. It's for PlayStation 2. It's got this great story and everything. I love when the Tony Hawk games actually have a story. Now they don't really, but since he stopped making video games, but yeah, that's my favorite video game. I love that game. It's awesome. Next question comes from Skateboy Jasper. He wants to know skateboarding or fingerboarding. Don't make me choose between that. I love them equally both. But if I had to choose one, I don't know. When I saw that question, I was kind of thinking like, that is hard. That's a hard question because I've met people through skateboarding. I've met good people through fingerboarding. It's so difficult to choose. But if I did have to choose one, I think I've met more people through skateboarding, so I might choose skateboarding because I kind of want to practice that a little bit more since I kind of suck now. The winter kind of screwed with me. I'm not that good anymore. Next question comes from Nixon McGoldrick. It's a weird name. He wants to know, will you be doing a fingerboard giveaway? No. Next question comes from Yo Roko in Oshukan. It's a mouthful. He wants to know favorite deck company. It's between two. It's between QnA. And if I had to choose another one, I think it'd be 5-Luck. Because those companies are so badass. They're awesome. Both all the owners are great dudes also. Haven't talked to the owner of 5-Luck much, but he likes a lot of my pictures and he's commented a lot of stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. It's between those companies really. So I can't really choose. Next question comes from JFB16. He wants to know first sponsor. I guess I'll have to tell this little story. This is when I still had about I had like 600 followers on Instagram, and I had I remember specifically because I had a Catfish setup. It was my first Catfish. And I did a little bit of YouTube and stuff like that. It was mostly unboxings, and the sponsor was this company called Meow Fingerboards. They're not around anymore because the owner's kind of stupid when it comes to deck making. So the process of his deck making was that he would press decks, but he didn't have a shape, so he basically copied the Catfish barbecue shape. And I was like, okay, I guess that's okay. But he never sent me a sponsor pack or anything because he said it'd take a month to get veneer. And I was like, because after like 2 weeks or something, I was like, dude, if it takes you a month to get veneer or something, I'm afraid that's not acceptable. I'm going to have to be off the team. And he's like, understandable. And I was like, yeah. But then, I got on Mimic bushings. That's another story I had to tell about sometime about them. Then I'm now on house fingerboarding, which is all. Okay, I said a little scared there. Like I said, my card was full. I had to go back and erase some stuff. Back to this. Next question is from Kane_FB, and wants to know favorite trick to grind. The simple kickflip to nose grind. It feels smooth when you do it, so it's like, it's simple, awesome. Sometimes a crooked nose. I like doing that too. It's a lot of fun. Next question comes from Fingerblaster187. I think I've met this dude before. And he says, if you had a choice, free BRTs for life or finger bang any Kardashian for life. Just finger bang? I wouldn't take that deal. I'd rather take the BRTs. It's free trucks. Plus Kardashians, I hate the Kardashians. They're fucking disgusting. Next question. This guy's a 3 sets of questions, so I'm going to answer all in this one thing. It's Preston Maldonado. And he wants to know your opinion in Q decks. They're amazing. Met the owner, David. He's a cool dude. Really good at filming. Really good at fingerboarding too. He has another one that says favorite urethane wheels. Oaks. Actually, no. Scratch that. I think it's Joy Colts. Basically, I buy more Joy Colts than Oaks because Joy Colts are awesome. He also said least favorite deck company you have tried. Oh, that's Watermelon. He's not even around anymore, and he made decks that were so bad. I used them for outdoor setups, and yeah, they just weren't that good. Plus, one deck came in the mail cracked, and I complained to him about it. He didn't give a shit. All right, next question comes from Peast Bance. It's a great name. I wonder what deck company he likes. Yes, do you like fried chicken? No. Surprisingly, I don't. Alright, we got 2 more questions here. And this one's from Little_HillFB. He wants to know favorite switch trick and who do you think is the most OG FB'er? My favorite switch trick is a kickflip. That's about all I can do for switch. And then he said favorite OG FB'er. Who's the most OG FB'er? The most OG? Oh, that's hard actually. If I had to say most OG, I'd probably say Frankie Fingerdecks. I know that sounds really stupid to say, but I used to watch him religiously because I thought he was so cool. And he's still making videos to this day, just not as many as he used to. But if he were to continue making more decks, if he were to continue making more videos, I would watch him more. Surprised I'm not subscribed to him anymore because I have a new channel. I used to watch on this old channel I had. So yeah, I think that's the most OG FB'er is Frankie Fingerdecks. He was the dude. I meant to buy some of his products too once before, but I never did. I wish I did. Alright, last question. It's from Twig Fingers. I actually followed this dude because of this question. He said, do you the pina coladas? And getting caught in the rain? Hell yeah. And he also asks if you went to prison or like a stranded island, you could bring 1 fingerboard setup and 1 obstacle, what would it be? Oh, that's hard. I would bring my maze Pizza Reaper deck setup, and obstacle. That's hard. I have so many favorites. Possibly, assuming the fact if I was on an island I could make more obstacles, but if I was in prison, yeah, it'd be trouble. I don't know. What would I bring? I'd probably bring my my house rail, because it's a nice tall square rail and you can do anything on it really. So yeah, that was the last question out of the 21. Thank you for everyone for commenting. Out of the 21 of you, out of the other 100 people, step your game up, son. There'll be another one soon.